In this tutorial, I'm going to show you the basics of light trolling. There is the light claws power, the boxing power, and the recharge power. So what light claws and boxing both do is power over time. Also, you'll see that referred to as potting. Basically, it does what it says. It just restores power over time. Once triggered, it restores power over time to the members of the group. That's basically what trollers do. Trollers restore power to the group during combat. It's a very important role, and light has its own unique. But I'm going to focus only on light trolling for now. Basically, if you're the main troll of a group, you'll just be potting and using instant power, which is our recharge power, to restore power to the group. And it is, like I said, most important roles. And in this group, for an example, I have a healer with me, heal villain, and healers and trolls work very closely together, because trolls provide the power for the healer to heal the group. Without a troll, the healer is practically useless because they'll run out of power, and without a healer, the group is all going to die. Now, another very, very important thing for any troller to have, it's an iconic word of power. What word of power does is it will restore instantly a lot of power to every single member of your group, and it will heal you a little bit while knocking back other enemies. Now that you have the three major powers, I'm going to show you how to use them. To use recharge, you simply just use it and it instantly restores power to your group. Thing to note though is, even though it does restore power to the group, it will take out of your power because it costs power to use. Now, you know when you've triggered it, any really restore power as light, because you will see a yellow flash. You'll also know when a pot is active because there will be a lightning bolt under your name right here. So that's how you know when you need to trigger another pot. Now, a secondary troll does not pot, because two pots will override each other. A secondary troll will basically just debuff the enemy and will use instant power. Now, I'll show you an example of how to use potting and instant power in combat, and how to use debuff. Now, as you probably saw, I used some attacks other than instant power and claws along with my weapon. Some of them I used for a reason, such as this one, which is called Whip Thrash. There are several different attacks in a light troller's arsenal that can do what's called debuffing. As you can see, Whip Thrash as a will reduce enemies' defenses. Snap Trap will reduce the target's ability to heal and reduce power over time effects. Basically, this is more of in PvP. If an enemy has a pod effect on them, it will remove that. Here's another one that I particularly don't use myself because I'm mainly the primary troll, but I would recommend you use it, is Lightweight, which reduces the target's damage output and removes damage roll buffs. So the main troll does not debuff because you want to save your power for potting and instant power if you need to use it. The secondary troll does not pot because you don't want to override the other one's pot. And what they do is they debuff and use instant power and word of power when needed. Now I know I repeated myself, but I'm just going over real quick to review. And this is basically just a basic overview of trolling with the light power. I'll probably make another video explaining how to do this better and go into more detail, and one that will probably be a little less confusing. So, I hope this helped you.